One of them east side sunrise.
And inside the locker room, everyone trying to lock in, get mentally ready for another hard-fought NBA battle. Hello out there, and get ready for some NBA basketball on 2K Sports. This is Brian Anderson with Grant Hill and Stan Van Gundy. And out on the sidelines is Allie LaForce. Now that we're into November, let's see how the Eastern Conference standings are shaking out. Taking a look at the Celtics, in second now, but wanting to claim that top seed. And of course, Atlanta, they're ninth in the conference.
Well, right now for Boston, many of us experts earmark them as favorites this season. And you know what? They have not disappointed thus far.
Yeah, this is the start they wanted to have, but their goals are much bigger. They're focused on playing into June and bringing home a championship.
Now the opening lineup for Atlanta. Johnson at the 4 with Capella at the 5. Trae Young out there with Dyson Daniels. And it's Risacher in at the 3. And for Boston, the perimeter pairing. It's White and Brown. It's Tatum at the 4 with Horford at the 5. And it's Holiday in at the point. The physicality of the NBA, Grant, it does come along with the risk of injury. These two teams can attest to that.
Yeah, B.A., that is so true. Injuries on both sides. Now, each team looking for their role players to step up. The best team at filling those gaps will likely be your winner tonight.
Yep, that one's good.
Yeah, an action Capella knows well. Using his body to disrupt the defense and carve out some space to score.
Now here's White. Pass to Tatum. Jacks up a 3. It's rebounded by Risacher. Here's Daniels. Left side Young. Here's Risacher. Screen by Capella. It's Daniels with a drive. Just 4 to shoot. The 3 from Risacher. Boston pulls it in. They beat the Hawks during their last encounter in Atlanta.
And they came away with the win because everyone contributed. The starters, the bench, they all played as a unit.
Yeah, give credit to those guys for playing with such aggressiveness. It makes a huge difference when you get that kind of boost from your second unit.
And here's Young. He'll bring it up for Atlanta. This game coming after a loss versus the Bulls.
Honestly, they were just outclassed in that one. We thought it would be a tough night for them, and it was.
Well, it's never fun when you're expected to lose a game. You just got to put it behind you, not carry it into the next one.
And you look at Jaylen Brown, Grant. Not many wings have the strength he has.
Yeah, Jaylen Brown could dunk over a brick wall, and he could dunk through a brick wall, too. It's just so hard to move him off his path when he's on his way to the rim.
Well, you know, when Brown's hitting the 3, it really opens up this offense.
All right, let's get a report from Allie.
I caught up with Coach Joe Mazzulla. I asked him about how difficult it is to game plan for someone like Trae Young, and Coach said to me, I told our players to play up on him. The more he moves and runs around, the more likely he is to get into a rhythm, so we need to stay aggressive against him. Sounds like this might be a very physical game, guys.
All right, appreciate it, Allie. Now here's White. He had a 15-point outing in their last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
And he did a lot of work on the glass as well. He impacted the game on multiple fronts.
Here in the first, just under 2.5 minutes played so far. And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. And we might see some changes. Coach potentially looking to adjust. Since we have a moment, let's see who's leading in assists this season. Second, Trae Young.
He has a great eye for where to send the ball, and you know his teammates love playing with an unselfish guy like him.
stolen by Holiday. It's 2-on-1. Three-pointer. Capella with a rebound. Hawks trail by 5. Here's Rizachet. 17 points in his last outing. Johnson against Brown. Johnson passes to Capella. 4 on the clock. Shot to stop the run, and Johnson gets it to go on the assist by Capella.
Still working on his three-point shot. There, Johnson confidently sinks it.
Despite ups and downs, the Atlanta Hawks have remained in the hunt season to season, Stan.
Well, Brian, this team has a lot of resilience. They're scrappy, they're hardworking, and it's helped them stay on the margins, at least, of the playoff picture.
Ooh, lots of contact on the shot. So 2 free throws will follow that whistle.
Yeah, and when he gets inside, Trae Young is an expert at finding contact and getting to the free throw line.
First one falls for him. Well, Coach, we know how good Young is offensively, but he gets heavy criticism for his defense.
Yeah, look, and at 6'1", 164 pounds, he has some obvious limitations, Brian, but he's shown improved effort as a defender, and it shows in his defensive rating.
And you have to have that scoring ability on the floor. Well, Grant, aside from making the East Finals in 2021, how would you assess Trae Young's teams?
Well, they're always solid offensive teams, but Trae is the type of player that you need to surround with defensive-minded guys, and he hasn't really had that.
Now here's White. Offensively, he's been a force. He's putting up around 19 points a game. Rebounded by Johnson.
Well, that's a miss you can live with. I expect they'll go to it again, especially if the defense continues to concede it.
White with the steal. Now the Celtics on the move. He goes up, and the jam by Brown.
What a flush. Great athleticism from Brown.
.152 left in the first quarter. Pass to Daniels. Here's Roddy, hounded by Tatum. Capella, screen on White. Just 5 to shoot. Inside. Here's Roddy. Fires from deep. The offensive rebound. Capella. Another miss. Boy, they had their chance there. Couldn't get it to go. Tatum passes to Holiday. Now Brown. Now Tatum. Coming off a 31-point game against the Bucks in Milwaukee.
Yeah, he did a great job attacking the defense and getting to the line. That kind of aggression goes a long way. Yeah, he hasn't been at his best this quarter. I'd like to see him be a little more patient right now. Yeah, great communication and timing, setting Capella up for a big jam.
Boston has gone 1 for 3 from beyond the arc. Outside Holiday. There's 47 seconds left now in the first quarter. There's Tatum with the 3. Buries it from 3.
You don't want to let him get into a rhythm from out there.
A chance at a 2-for-1.
You have to find ways to use the clock to your advantage.
Holiday against Young. Uses the glass on the layup.
Well, such a creative finisher. Young will find a way, even with the defender all over it.
30 seconds left in the first quarter of the game. Pass to Horford. Holiday against Young. Outside White. Six on the shot clock. Got a piece of it.
Yeah, that was great job on defense from Daniels. He knows how to distract shooters.
This one for three. Young misses. So at the end of 1 quarter of play, still a close game. Boston out in front. They lead by 1. And back to the start of the second quarter in just a moment. And this has been a fairly close game through the first quarter. We'll see what happens here in the second. All right, guys, what do you think about the Celtics here in this one?
Just excellent first quarter defense. They've been really getting after it.
Yeah, but it's hard to keep that kind of intensity for the entire game. But if they can come close to that, they'll be in a great spot.
Here's Pritchard. He had an 18-point outing in their last game against the Bucks in Milwaukee. All right, this is how the floor looks for the Hawks starting the second. We got Risache, and it's a Kongwu in at the 5 spot.
Yeah, there's that added strength of Tatum really helping him down low.
Now here's Wallace. Pass to a Kongwu. From 11 feet away. Back to Wallace. Clock at 6. Picked up by a Kongwu. The 3 is up. Matthews' shot is good. Matthews gotten himself going with a triple. His first basket of the game.
Rock solid screen right there. The defender got completely lost.
Yeah, you've got to lock and trail hard. You can't allow him a clean look for him.
And here's Tatum. He's got 5. And he'll draw the foul. He'll head to the line for 2. Well, Stan, every franchise has their guy. What kind of things do you want your franchise player to exhibit?
Well, Brian, here's what people have to understand. The culture of your team is determined by your best player. If you want a hardworking, unselfish, competitive team, that best player, that franchise guy, has to embody those things.
And the first one at the line is good.
Well, look, what makes Tatum special is he helps you in all 3 phases of the game. Offense, defense, and on the glass.
Boston making a switch here. Davison's checked in. And so Tatum nails both of them.
Just money from the line. Tatum knows the importance of making free throws.
Pass to Roddy. Here's Risache. No made baskets yet. And the Hawks with another 3.
Well, that's a shot you don't mind him taking. Gets a good look and trusts his shot to knock down the 3.
And out on the wings, Zach Risache has so many things scouts are looking for these days.
Yeah, B.A., this guy has tremendous potential as a two-way threat. Great length, good athleticism, and his jump shot could be elite.
All right, let's check in with Allie LaForce.
Brian, last season, Jason Tatum surpassed 10,000 career points. He said, it sounds crazy. I always think about when I was a kid growing up with my mom and saying I wanted to be in the NBA. I may have thought I would be one of the best players, but to actually do it is a surreal feeling. Brian, he's being honest.
Yeah, dreams do come true, Allie. Thank you. Pritchard gets it to go.
Incredible. I mean, high energy in transition. Just beating the defense up the floor.
Yeah, the commitment to run is paying great dividends on the break.
And so it's Quinn Snyder here calling timeout. He's going to talk it over with his guys. And some changes here for the Celtics. Horford, he's checked in for Cornette. And Holiday subbed in for Davison. And so it's Young with it. He brings it up for the Atlanta Hawks. They trail by 1. Next matchup, they'll be at home against the Wizards. And that's a 1-game homestand for the club. For Boston, they've got 2 of 3 shots to go in the second. Here's Tatum. It's Tatum working inside.
Well, very few guys take advantage of space in the mid-range like Tatum. He's an assassin from that area.
Here's Young. Ooh, and he took a hard foul on the shot. So he'll head to the line to shoot a pair. That one on Tatum. Atlanta shooting their 3rd and 4th free throw attempts of the game.
Celtics foul. Jason Tatum. First personal foul. First team foul.
Free throw is good. Young.
Yeah, and you know, Young gets to the line as much as any small guard.
Jaylen Brown, he's checked in for Boston. Derek White comes in for Pritchard. So he picks up just 1 from the line that time. Here's Nance, using his post moves to get the 2 points.
It's the little plays like that that can make all the difference. Not boxing out on free throws is a killer.
Here's Tatum. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got rebound number 5 here tonight. Here's Roddy driving in. Ooh, a beautiful reverse layup. Roddy's got his first points of the game.
His nimbleness makes him a unique threat at the rim.
Outside White. There's a screen. Lets the 3 fly. Capella with a rebound.
You gotta love how they've been crashing the boards, fighting hard for every miss.
Here's Roddy, defended by Brown. Just 5 on the clock. Here's Roddy. And a foul called on the way up. So he'll take 2 from the free throw line. Stan, your coaching career started in the 1980s. How are players different today versus then?
Well, look, players have always shared one thing. They want to be the best that they can be, and they want to win games. But the players now are bigger, faster, stronger, and more skilled. The rules have changed, so the game's a little bit less physical, particularly at the NBA level, but the players are just better.
Boston making a switch here. Hauser's checked in. Johnson, he's checked in for the Hawks. Daniels comes in for Matthews. And that one goes in. 2 from the line that time.
Yeah, they're really cashing in more at the line here in the second quarter.
Outside White. Pass to Horford to halt the run. Here's Holiday.
2 minutes remaining.
And at last, they get one to fall. Holiday's got his second basket on the night.
Looks like we're starting to see a pattern here. Not afraid to get in the paint and get wet.
Now Capella. Young with it. Inside, it's Trae Young.
After an okay first quarter of shooting, they've really turned it up offensively. I like where they're headed right now.
Celtics trail by 4. For close to a decade now, Stan, Clint Capella has been a double-double machine.
Well, Brian, I think the key to Capella is he knows who he is. He's a great rebounder, rim runner, and shot blocker, and then he doesn't force things offensively, and that's why he's had one of the highest shooting percentages in NBA history.
KYG, know your game. And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. Coach wants to speak to his guys, maybe alter some of the game plan.
Headed to the floor right now is Celtics Entertainment.
checked in for Roddy. These teams have been lighting it up so far. The NBA's top scoring teams. Fifth on the list, the Celtics.
They've been having a great season on the offensive end of the floor. It never takes this team long to put big points up on the board.
Holiday against Young. Over Holiday. Offensive board. Drains it. Now he's 3 for 5.
Yeah, he's an incredible offensive rebounder. Capella just works so hard to get ideal positioning when the shot goes up.
Now here's White. Pass to Horford. Here's Hauser, covered by Johnson. And again, Boston with the triple.
Well, those go down for him in his sleep.
.40 seconds left in the first half. Here's Daniels. Outside Young. Back to Daniels. And he can't answer back. The three-pointer offline. Here's Brown. And it goes. As the official calls the foul, count it, and he'll shoot one more at the line. First trip to the free throw line for him tonight.
That's his first personal foul. Second team foul.
What's up?
There are so many different roles Jaylen Brown can take on for his team.
Young with it. 14 points for him last game against Chicago. Here's the teardrop. Brown with the steal. And so a close game as we wrap up the first half of play. Boston out in front, up by 3. Well, now we have some time to check in with Allie LaForce. Allie.
I'm joined now by Coach Quinn Snyder, and they were giving you some trouble in transition. How do you slow them down?
Well, I think we had a couple early where we were in good positions. We just didn't make the right read, and that's the biggest thing. But more than anything, whether it's a make or a miss or a turnover, we just got to really sprint back and be urgent.
The sense of urgency is key. Thanks, Coach.
Allie, as always, thank you. We'll be right back to begin the third quarter right after this.
Welcome, one and all. Before we hear Kenny and Shaq's insights on that first half, let's look ahead and check out the upcoming schedule.
Fairly easy stretch for them. Could even have some blowouts, allowing them to rest their stars a little bit.
That would be their best case scenario, but then again, best laid plans. Now moving on to the Boston Celtics and the close first half they played.
They've controlled the pace and it's been fast, getting out in the open court and scoring before the defense could get set,
says the Jet. Thanks for joining us. Time to head back over to the third quarter with Brian Anderson.
And if you're just joining us, we played through the first half in a game that's been fairly even so far. One of the stories here, Jason Tatum. Man, is he getting it done today?
Through the first 2 quarters, he's been on fire. Explosive offensive performance.
Yeah, and in terms of slowing him down, I think they're going to have to change things up. Give him some different looks.
Here's Tatum. the core of this team. Brown and Tatum in the front court. Holiday at the 1 with White at the 2. And it's Horford in at the 5. And that's the group for Joe Mazzulla as we begin the second half. Tatum feeling it out a bit. Clock at 4. The rebound by Atlanta. Capella's got his 8th rebound here tonight. Here's Rizachet, defended by Brown. And Drew Holiday gets the whistle that time. That's foul number 2 for him.
Personal foul. First team foul.
Here's Young. Pass to Rizachet. 6 to shoot. Shoots over Brown.
Well, you could really feel Brown's defensive focus there. He was determined to affect the shot.
Horford finds Tatum. Now Brown from behind the arc. Capella with a rebound. Capella's got 9 rebounds in the game. Boy, he's getting it done. Here's Daniels. Still without a bucket. Pass to Young. Now here's Capella. The 3. Holiday grabs the miss. Holiday's got 4 rebounds now. White for 3. The kick to Tatum. Can't hit that one. Johnson with the defensive effort. Hawks trail by 3 and pick 20th back in 2021. Jalen Johnson might end up being the steal of that draft, Coach.
Well, look, Brian, when we see guys take a big jump like Johnson has, it's usually because they have shot the ball better like he has. He's really blossomed during his 3rd year and still has plenty of room to grow.
And you watch Dyson Daniels on the floor, Coach. He's everywhere on defense.
Yeah, Brian, he's one of the best guys disrupting offenses and getting deflections. He gets his hands in passing lanes. Effort like that will always find minutes.
The first one falls. You were there, Stan, in Miami at the inception of Heat culture. Give us a taste of it.
Well, it's a little bit overblown in one way, in that everyone basically wants people who work hard and get in shape and compete. The difference maybe with the Heat is they just have a lower tolerance for players who don't meet their standards.
Both shots good from the stripe.
Well, when he's on the floor, Dyson Daniels gives you uncapped energy. He's really committed to going all out.
Now here's Holiday. He has 7. Outside White. Again, the miss by Boston.
Well, his team has the lead, but this has to be a bit of a concern for him. The shot isn't falling, and it's been a forgettable night.
Rizachet, no good.
That halftime break didn't seem to do them any favors, starting off the second half with 3 straight misses.
And let's swing it over to the sideline and hear from Allie.
Hey, BA, the Hawks are figuring it out. Coach Quinn Snyder said, growth isn't linear. We want to just keep improving. The players have bought in. They're working. They're practicing hard, hitting the film. Everybody has been absolutely coachable. I think we're learning. Guys, it's all about the journey here.
Yeah, I'm trying to take that next step. That's how it's done. Thanks, Allie. The first free throw is good.
We'll talk about a guy who gives you exceptional effort. Derek White is always watching the floor for gaps he can fill, places he can make a difference in the game.
And that's good as he hits both shots.
We expect nothing less. He's generally been very good at the line.
And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout. We might see him looking to make some tweaks to the strategy here. Every offense works to create good looks. Here are the beneficiaries of that effort. Fourth, Clint Capella.
He's been fantastic scoring the ball, shooting it at a high clip.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Capella, screen on Brown. Here's Rizachet. Rebound Boston. Holiday's got his 5th rebound in this one.
Well, I'm sure this wasn't what they planned coming out of the locker room. They need to calm down and regroup.
We haven't seen many buckets like that one. These teams have struggled to dial in their shooting.
Yeah, the score is also the result of quality defense. These teams are almost doing more on that end.
Right around 3 minutes into this second half. Capella, screen on Holiday. Oh, Trey virtually automatic from deep.
Yeah, and they're able to get their first bucket of the second half after 4 straight misses.
Holiday passes to Horford. Outside White. Pass to Brown. Shot clock at 5. Oh, Jaylen Brown! A strong finish.
Well, he's been very reliable tonight. Not wasting any chances, really using his head.
Here's Daniels. Second half here, and we're just over 3.5 minutes into it. Capella, screen on White. Daniels passes to Capella, and the slam dunk by Capella.
When they time that play right, Capella is a good man to have on the end of it. He's a strong finisher when he rolls off the screen.
Horford outside. And there's a pick. And here's Brown for 3. Yes! Great play by Horford to set him up. Brown's got 5 points in the quarter.
He's a producer. It's part of their plan to get him as many touches as possible.
Young against Holiday from deep three-point range. Hauled in by Brown.
And I'm surprised that didn't go down. I mean, I'm sure he is too.
And the shot's good. And it's a 7-point Boston lead.
The assist numbers certainly stand out. They've really emphasized ball movement here today.
Atlanta's gone only 1 of 3 from deep here in the third. Pass to Rizachet. Here's Daniels, defended by Brown. There's Young with the 3. Knocks down the long J. Young's got 13.
You can see the confidence building now that he's found his mark from 3 in this second half. The defense is going to have to do a better job.
And Joe Mazzulla calls timeout here. He'll take the opportunity to regroup. A big group substitution here for Boston. Cornette's checked in for Horford. Peterson comes in for Jason Tatum. Hauser, he's checked in for White. And Pritchard is subbed in for Drew Holiday. We've got 1:13 left in the third quarter. Pass to Peterson. Here's Cornette. There's the triple. Big hit from outside. Jaylen Brown.
Lots of development work has gone into Brown's three-pointer.
Hawks trail by 7. Matthews passes to Okongwu. To the inside. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Okongwu's got his first 2 points.
Their spacing isn't quite as good as it was in the first half. They may need to hit more threes to stretch that defense.
40 seconds left in the third quarter. Outside, Brown. Down low. It's tipped. It's stolen by Okongwu. Here's Roddy. Looking at his stats, he's putting up about 7.5 per game. Back to Wallace. Pass to Johnson. Here's Roddy. Oh, and that one, no question, powered it down.
And despite the size mismatch, getting a little aggressive down there in the paint.
Yeah, he didn't let the defense affect him there. He just kept his focus.
13 feet out. Brown, no good.
Mr. Bunny, those are the shots you've got to convert.
The shot off that time. It's been all about Jaylen Brown for the Celtics. Hit a couple from downtown this quarter. We're coming right back. Don't go anywhere. And a moment now as we take a look at our State Farm assist of the game.
And I'll tell you what, this was a no-brainer tonight. Take a look at the precision on this feed. Couldn't place it any better.
Yeah, that's high-level playmaking. He makes it look easy, but it's not.
Three tense quarters behind us. One more to go. Thanks for being with us as we get ready for the fourth. Fourth quarter on the floor for the Hawks. Larry Nance is out there with Okongwu, and it's Wallace in at the point guard position. Shot clock at 6. Okongwu inside, working on Cornette, and Roddy gets it to go.
Soft interior D, and they've exploited it.
So it's Boston now. They lead by 1. Their next game is at Barclays Center in Brooklyn for a game with the Nets. It's a quick turnaround on the road. Just one game. There's Tatum with the 3. Offensive rebound, Cornette, and that one's good. A nice job on the glass as they picked up 2 on the second effort.
And if I'm his coach, I'm very pleased with this kind of energy on the offensive glass. Textbook play.
Fourth quarter of basketball. We're about a minute into it. Here's Wallace. No good. That would have tied it. Celtics lead by 3. Tatum on the drive, and the layup falls.
Terrific job of challenging the defense there by Tatum.
And for Atlanta, they're shooting 47% in this one. Looking efficient. Pass to Wallace. First minute and a half of basketball played here in the fourth. To the middle. Here's Okongwu. Oh, the dunk by Okongwu.
For a center, he's maybe undersized, but his ability to get in the air to make a play balances that out.
Nance against Tatum. Another one falls for Boston.
Smooth-looking shot from Tatum. Offensively, he's got everything you're looking for.
Picked up by Okongwu. Pass to Nance. Here's Roddy. Nails it from beyond the arc. Roddy's got 5 points now this quarter.
That's exactly the kind of shooting you need down the stretch to win games.
Now here's Tatum. He's guarded by Nance. Tatum against Nance. Here's Hauser. Takes a 3. Gets the 3 ball to go. And the Celtics lead by 5.
Good passing to set that up. Teamwork on display.
Just over 2.5 minutes played now. Final quarter of regulation. Wallace outside. Fires for three. And it's Cornette with a rebound. Cornette's got 4 rebounds in the game. Now Tatum to the paint. And out of bounds. The Hawks will have it. Drew Holiday's checked in for Boston. And a new group getting ready for the Hawks. Clint Capella, he's checked in for Okongwu. Johnson comes in for Nance. Daniels is checked in for Roddy. And it's Trae Young in for Wallace. Outside Johnson. Young looking around. Let's go with a 3. Hauser grabs the board. Boston leading by 5. Outside Holiday. Pass to Tatum. Back to Holiday. And there's a 3-second violation. And some changes here for the Celtics. Al Horford's checked in for Cornette. Brown comes in for Hauser. And it's White in for Pritchard. And the Hawks making a change here as well. Risache, he's checked in for Matthews. And Quinn Snyder decides to call timeout, looking to get everyone dialed in and engaged. Let's check in with our reporter, Allie LaForce.
Well, Quinn Snyder had some words for his team over the break. He told his players, "We are right there, guys. This game is ours. Continue to work hard, and we will win this game."
Allie, thank you. Hawks trail by 5. Now here's Young. Pass to Risache. Back to Young. Right side Johnson. Horford against Capella. Johnson for 3. Counted from distance.
Well, we talk about ice in his veins a lot, but this guy personifies that. What a clutch shot.
Now here's Tatum. Back to Holiday. Pass to White from deep. And the shot is good on the assist by Holiday. And the Celtics lead by 5.
And that three-pointer is big. Cancels out the triple at the other end and helps stretch out their lead.
And Young has got the ball here for Atlanta. Here's Daniels. Down low. Here's Johnson. Oh, and Johnson slams it in.
A wiry athlete, Jalen Johnson. 2 loud points.
Celtics lead by 3. Outside Tatum. Oh, and there's the whistle on the shot. So 2 free throws for him coming up. That one on Johnson.
Almost converts despite the contact.
And guys, let's get your take on the scoring breakdown for Boston.
Well, they've really been sharing the basketball. All coaches talk about that, try to get their teams to do it. It's really great when you see it in action.
They're also finding a lot of points tonight off of transition play, running the floor and using the fast break to beat the defense.
First free throw is good, and that gives him a 4-point cushion. He's off on the free throw, unable to get the second one to drop. Hawks trail by 4. Inside, Daniels passes to Young. Lets a floater go. Oh, it's blocked. It deflects off the backboard. White against Capella. Outside Tatum. We've got 1:13 left in the fourth quarter here. And the shot goes in. Tatum's got 9 points now in the second half.
What a big-time bucket. Tatum stepping up as a leader and coming through for his team.
Now here's Capella. Back to Young. And it's in. And now they trail by just 4.
Coming up big in the clutch. Trae Young lives for these moments.
Boston's gone 2 of 3 from beyond the arc here in the fourth. Here's Tatum. The rebound by the Hawks.
I mean, come on. That's a shot you expect him to make.
Here's Young. Pass to Rizichet. 35 seconds left in the fourth quarter of this one. 5 on the clock. Back to Young. Second chance shot. Here's Daniels. Capella, screen on White. On the wing, Daniels. He's guarded by White. There's Young with the 3. Young missing again. And now we've got an intentional foul.
Yeah, and that was a smart move. I mean, you have to foul right there. You just don't want them to run out the clock.
He drops the first one, and that puts him up 5. And so both free throws good, and it's a 6-point ball game.
And that'll just about do it. Coming through at the line in a big spot.
Now a timeout called by Atlanta. They're losing by 6. From a coaching perspective, what are the keys to focus on here?
They need to answer fast.
Yeah, and if they can get a decent look from 3, that's the shot to take. Not a lot of time to work with.
Seven seconds left in the fourth quarter here. Young can't hit.
And the shooter had very little space on that attempt.
There's no air space there whatsoever. That's as close as you can get without a foul.
So we see Boston get the win here. Boy, they didn't make it easy on their fans or themselves, but at the end of the day, everyone on their side is happy.
Yeah, happy indeed. The momentum shifted away from them a few times, especially early on. But give these guys credit for sticking with the game plan and finishing the job.
All right, now let's check in with Allie LaForce. Allie, what do you have? Allie, thank you as always. Well, folks, that's going to do it for now. For Grant Hill, Allie LaForce, and Coach Stan Van Gundy, this is Brian Anderson. Thank you for watching the NBA on 2K Sports. So long and good night, everyone.